Leo, what's poppin', Leo? What's going on with you? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your Silent Enemies reading for January 2021. I hope all is well in the building of Leo. I hope that you guys had a wonderful new year, and I hope that you are in the best spirits that you can be with everything that's going on. I wish you guys nothing but peace, blessings, and abundance. And hopefully you guys can I don't know. Hopefully you guys will be at peace. I know you guys have been going through some things. Hopefully, you know, the negative energy or the pain and the frustration is starting to subside. And now you're focused on healing. That's where a lot of us are right now. You know, coming out of karmic cycles has been really rough, been really tough. You know, especially dealing with the emotional impact of it. But that emotional energy that went on a lot in December, you know, from October to December, I feel like for those of us who came out of those connections, those of us who were done wrong, we are coming out of the energy of the hurt and the betrayal, and now we're just focused on the fact that it is what it is, and we're moving on and trying to heal. However, those that did us wrong may be wanting to come back into our lives because their lives are not happy right now. They're getting their karma, and they ain't even got shit yet. Wait till we get to Pisces season, which Pisces is the house of karma. Oh boy, it's going to be crazy. And then we got a Merc retrograde coming up at the end of January, I believe it is too. So, you know, I'll get you guys some info on that. I was just thinking about that as I was talking. But the Silent Enemies reading is a reading that is designed to help you pay attention to your intuitive nudges, because these people who are in your lives who cause the greatest deal of stress or concern are people you deal with on a regular basis, whether it's family members, whether it's lovers, could be coworkers or colleagues, friends. Okay, so, you know, a lot of times we get into these situations and these jams with these people because we've had red flags, but we've ignored them. Those intuitive nudges that we get with these people, we would brush them off because all was good then, you know, so you wouldn't pay attention to it. But that intuition is there for a reason. It's there to protect you, to save your damn life. And so it's very important that we start paying more attention to that as we ascend into the new cycle beginning of 2021, because it's very important that you're able to listen to you, pay attention to you, and drown out any external factors, excuse me, when it comes to making decisions about what's best for your ass, Leo. Okay? Now, we're going to put 3 cards out here. I'm going to look at them intuitively and see what I get and share that information with you. If it resonates, then you may want to check out the extended. There'll be a link in the box below for it. If you don't want to check out the extended and it resonates, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear. But please click the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I post for all 12 signs weekly. So make sure you watch for all your placements so that you get a total understanding of what is going on in your life so that you can make the best decisions for you moving forward. All right. It could be a silent enemy, could be a colleague, a coworker, a business owner, your landlord, your tenant. It could be your kid's teacher. It could be your hairdresser. Somebody that's in your energy on a regular basis, and let alone, we didn't even talk about family and friends, okay, right? Family, friends, and lovers. But these are people who are in your energy on a regular basis, and you just get a weird vibe about them, but you've been ignoring it. And in retrospect, after the shit blows out and blows over, you're like, damn, yeah, I did see that person was acting, but I brushed it off. I didn't pay it any attention because at the time, it was contrary to the energies that was going on. So it was just like, wow, you might have thought, I'm just tripping. You know, it's just me bugging out. That's not how this person feels. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to it. So let's get 3 cards for Leo. What messages does Leo need to hear in reference to Silent Enemies reading? 3 cards for Leo, please. Two more messages for Leo. There's way too many. I just need 2 cards for Leo, please. One more for Leo. One more message for Leo. Thank you. All right, Leo. So we got the 3 of Voices. All right, this is Libra energy. We got the Queen of Emotion. She came out in reverse. Cancerian energy. We got the 7 of Emotions. Piscean energy. All right, so with this Three of Voices, this is like the Three of Swords, okay? Leo, you guys have been going through it. You guys have been going through it. A lot of you in third-party situations where it's either your lover is cheating on you with somebody else, or you are with somebody and you found out they are married. But it's been rough. It's been rough. I feel like this is an energy of, you know what, it's okay to feel that pain. It's okay to feel that frustration. It's okay to be hurt and to cry and to maybe spend time alone and to, detach from everything and just go into, your own space, your own vacuum, and just mourn the loss, the pain, the aggravation, the embarrassment, the frustration that came with this relationship or these connections. You could have had a couple of them. Now, the third party doesn't have to necessarily be a lover. It could be meddling in-laws. It could be, Debbie Downer friends. It could be bad influencing friends. Just other people in your connection, and it caused a lot of chaos and mayhem. Especially for you, a lot of pain for you is what I'm feeling here. Now, I feel like the reason that this is showing up as a silent in the silent enemies reading is that the Three of Swords is Saturn in Leo. Saturn is all about lessons being learned. It's all about authority. It's all about your morals, your ethics, your standards, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, what you allow to go down, what you don't allow to go down. It's that internal compass that says, okay, enough's enough. So I feel like this is showing up here because maybe for some of you, a lot went down before you said enough's enough. Too much went down before you said enough's enough. Some of you could still be in this situation and may not have said enough's enough yet. So if you've already been through this and you've come out of it, what this is telling me is that, like I said, it's no problem mourning and shutting everybody out for a minute and dealing with the pain, but you don't want to stay in that energy too long. Okay. We were dealing with a lot of the emotional aspects of it, from everywhere from Libra season, till now. Now is the time where you have to sit back and say, you know what? This shit hurt me. It cut like a fucking knife. But what I have to do now is I have to accept what is. And I have to stand up. I have to get up and I have to keep it moving. You may not be done mourning yet, and that's okay. But you just have to start trying to come up out of this energy, okay? So what you want to do is you want to raise your vibration a bit. So you may want to find things to do that you truly enjoy. Find things to do that allow you to be creative. Things that you love doing that make you smile, that make your heart smile. You want to start looking for those things now. If you've never looked for them before or never considered them before, now's the time to do it. If you really can't think of anything that you could really do that really makes you happy, then what you may want to do is just do things like journal, write your feelings out. You got to get that shit out somehow, right? So write it out. Write down what you feel, how you feel, just how you feel it. Write it down. If you want to burn it after that, burn it. But if you want to keep it, keep it. But write your feelings down. You need to get that out, okay? You see the tears here? To me, tears represent you cleansing the soul, okay, of the pain and the frustration that you couldn't sometimes even put into words. That's what tears are to me, And so what you can put into words, put into words. What you can't, you may want to find some creative outlet where you could, work that out. If it's nothing more than getting a boxing bag and going and doing some kickboxing and getting that shit out, frustration, get it out that way. Some of you may paint, you may sculpt, you may sew, you may knit, you may have some type of hobby that you enjoy doing that takes you away from everything, takes your mind away from everything. You may have pets that that you connect with on that level, and they help you to calm down. Getting a pet may be a good thing too. Some of you may want to get a cat or a dog. That helps too. You'd be surprised. It'd help you to, really focus on what's important and know that you're loved, you know? So I feel like for those of you who are still in that pain, that stage of pain, start thinking of things that you can do to come out of it, things that warm your heart, warm your spirit. If you can't think of anything right away, go watch a comedy special on YouTube. Go watch some comedian show. Don't watch any romantic love shows. Don't watch that. Watch comedy only. Funny shit. Make you laugh. To take your mind off of your situation for at least an hour and a half. Right? But find things to do to raise your vibration. Google things to do to raise your vibration and see what comes up. Okay? There's a lot of pain there. A lot of pain there. I love you guys. I wish I could give you a hug. This is deep. This is deep. But you're going to be all right, Leo. You are. You're strong. You're strong. And when you fall hard. That's because you're so strong. So I understand why you're down for a little bit. I understand. You're very proud energy. Very proud. Very strong. Very confident. Okay? And people will come for you just cause. Try to knock your crown off just cause. You're proud. You're confident. They don't understand your energy. They don't understand that that's who you are. They look at that as, jealous. People jealous because they can't be you. They don't have the energy you have. They don't have that flavor you have. They don't have that charisma you have. They don't have that fire. Everybody's attracted to you. They like your fire. They don't like that. They can't stand it. So they jealous. So they seek you out to try to take your power or to try to strip you of it. And even if they do, it's still, they could never be you. It could never be you. So sometimes that comes with the territory, my dear. You're going to have people always trying to come for the crown. But you got to understand that that's just the life of Leo. People coming for the crown, they may knock you down, but they ain't knocking you out. Okay? So it's time to get back up, my Leo friend. It's time to get back up and get back in the ring. No matter how, slow it takes you to get yourself back to normal, you will. All right? So I just want to send that little love to you. All right? I'm rooting for you. All right? Now, the second card we have here is the Queen of Emotion in reverse. This is the Queen of Cups, okay? Cancerian energy in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is, I feel like for some of you, this is you, okay? But it could be somebody you're dealing with or somebody you know. But I feel like your emotions are off right now, especially with this energy here. I feel like some of you are emotionally distraught, like this really fucked you up. What this person did to you, how they deceived you, how they did you. It really took a blow. You really took a blow. And it's not nothing to sneeze at. And it takes a lot to knock you down. It takes a lot to knock you down. But I feel like your emotions are all over the place because you're just trying to sort shit out. You're just trying to sort it out. And it may be taking you a little bit longer than normal because this was a karmic connection, my friend. That's why it's so intense the way that it is, and it knocked you down the way it did. Because it's not an average. This is not just an average soulmate situation. This was karmic. This was meant to teach you a lesson. This is something that your soul wanted you to experience in this lifetime. Understand this. If you're out of the situation now, understand this, Leo. The worst that could happen to you is fucking done. It's done. All right? So try to look at it that way. It don't make it hurt no less, but it just know that the shit is not going to continue. It's going to take some time. But once you get yourself back in order, take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? Some days are going to be better than others, but you'll be all right. You know, you'll be all right. You're too strong to be down for two periods. It's not even in your nature to be down like that. Even though this may be something you never felt before. You know, when you come out of this, do you know how powerful, you know how shiny your crown is going to be? Most people can't even put your crown on their head. Okay, do you know how big and exuberant and elaborate your crown is going to be? Leo, you're the illest, and you will get through it. But you got to get your emotions in check. So this is why it's very important for you to raise your vibration, do things to raise your vibration. Go out for a walk, go to the gym. Those are good things to do, because then you can pound out and run off that frustration and that aggravation. Run till you tired, walk till you tired, till you losing your breath. That's what you need to do. You need to get that out. All right. Some of you are doing some drinking. You need to be careful, okay, because you're dealing with your emotions via alcohol, drugs, what have you. You got to be careful, all right, not to overindulge. You know, if you want to have a drink because it's like, damn, it's one of them days, I need a shot or two, I need a glass or two, that's fine. But to be drinking a whole bottle in a day, every day, you know, or popping pills every day, all day, like, I don't knock what people do. I don't know your life. I ain't got your chart. So I'm not in your shoes. I don't know what the hell you got to deal with. You understand? But I know it get rough some days, and some days you need to take the edge off, and I get it. But when you're starting to drown in that, that's when you got to start looking at the situation and say, yo, okay, look, let's deal with the facts here, because, you know, the situation can't happen again. So we got to start learning from it. We got to look at this now from a perspective of, okay, what did I learn about myself during this situation? And that will help you to sort your feelings out. Because if you're not looking at what you learned and what you've been through, then it's going to be hard for you to move on. The process of it is getting frustrated, getting angry that it happened to you. And then after that, looking at what you could have done differently. What red flags did you ignore? Because if you start looking at that, then you can start saying, you know what? Not only can I come out of this, I can take responsibility for my part in the situation. Moving forward, I won't make those mistakes again. So you'll never be compromised like this again. All right? But this is where you have to start with. You have to get your emotions in check. So if you have friends or family members that you could talk to them. If you don't, try to go to the gym. Try to find something to do to start raising your vibration. Journal, sculpt. Something you've always wanted to do that you've never done. Scrape those dollars together and do that. You know what I'm saying? If it's something like, yo, I always wanted to go on a hot air balloon. I always wanted to go skydiving. You know, indoor skydiving. I always wanted to do that. Like, do that. Do something. Do something different. Bring yourself out of this. You can bring yourself out of this. All right? Because you're the only one who allowed yourself in this situation in the first place. So you can bring yourself out of it. You don't realize your power because you're in pain right now. But you can come out of this. We have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, you're frustrated. You're in your head. Like, how did this happen? A lot of you, again, you're doing a lot of drinking, smoking, popping pills, sniffing, snorting, whatever escapism you use in the form of some type of intoxicant. You got to be careful, because I'm showing that that's what's going on with you right now, for sure. Some of you are just confused about how all has happened. Some of you are looking at this like, okay, but this person told me this, but this was that. And that's good. You're looking at it trying to sort it out because the shit ain't making sense to you. But it'll start making sense. The fact that, you know, maybe it wasn't meant to make sense. Because when things don't make sense, it has to do with universal energies. Usually when you can't figure something out and it don't make sense about a person, you know, when you're looking back at it, the only thing you can do is like, okay, well, I was given red flags. Even if you still don't understand it and how it could have happened, you were given red flags. That's usually the universe sending someone in your life to teach you a lesson about yourself. So stop thinking about them. Think about you. Think about what it is that you got out of this situation. What did you learn about yourself in this pain? What did you learn? That you could take pain like this? That you could handle pain like this and get up from it and move from it? That's one thing. But look at this relationship and look at what went down and look at what you could have learned from this. Some of you got pregnant by somebody who was married to someone else. Some of you, your marriage partner got someone pregnant. This is a blow to the ego. It's tough to deal with. But you want to start with those things so that you can start coming out of this and you can start healing, Leo, okay? Because we are in a new cycle now. And like I said, for those of you who are out of this situation, the worst case scenario as far as what they can do to you is over. They can't hurt you no more. They can't hurt you any deeper than this. Nobody could. Okay? Nobody can. So keep that in mind. Pray. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to your spirit guides. Tell them to step in to help you heal. They're always there, but you have to invite them in to help you. They can't help you. They can only sit there and watch you. If you need help, call on them. Tell your ancestors that you need help. Tell them that you give them permission to come into your life and help you to get through this. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the extended and clarify a little bit more. I'm going to put like 4 cards out for each. And then what we're going to do is get more advice in reference to what messages Spirit has for you so that you can start making the best decisions for you in order for you to move out of this situation and reclaim your damn crown. All right. So that's what I got for you. If this resonated, hit the like button, please. Leave a comment in reference to it. The extended link is in the box below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, Leo, I'll see you in the next reading. Deuces, baby.